Happy Friday, guys. Welcome to Talking Pigskin Week 2 edition. Last week I went 5-0 with my picks. I can't guarantee it's going to be every week, but damn, I feel really good about those. Also, it was very hard to lose in week 1 because you kind of sort of have an idea how things are going to go. With that being said, the Jets, I predicted them to lose against the 49ers. Kyle Shanahan was too much of a big obstacle to overcome for Robert Saleh, and he took him to school. The game was out of control after the second quarter, so it is what it is. We took our ass beat week 1, and I'll take it. Happy to move on. Probably the team needed it because of all the offseason chatter and whatnot. We'll see how they bounce back, and I predict them to bounce back, but I'm not worried whatsoever with that loss. It's just one game, and it was against the San Francisco 49ers, so it is what it is. Let's move on to this week's picks. First game we got is, let's go with the Jets and Tennessee Titans. I will be traveling to Nashville tomorrow morning to be at this game, and I expect the Jets to bounce back really well. So, Rodgers did look pretty good last week based on coming off, 16 month or about 17 months layoff from the sport. He didn't look rattled whatsoever. The pass protection was good. Run blocking's got to get better. But against Nick Bosa and Fred Warner and them, the offensive line did really well. The defense, they get a pass for last week. They've been carrying this team for a couple of years now. They were bound to have a terrible game, and they did get it out of the way week 1, and I'm okay with it. I expect them to literally shred Will Levis into pieces on the football field, not off the field. And they should dissect that Titans offense. They should not be able to move the ball around whatsoever. Titans defense is pretty good. I know they have L'Jarius Sneed in the back end, and they also have Jeffrey Simmons on the line. So hopefully the Jets offense will be able to tackle them strategically. I do not think this should be a close game. I think the Jets should cover 3.5. I think Jets win by a touchdown, so give me the Jets on the road. Next game we have is, let's see what the schedule looks like. We got the 49ers traveling to Minnesota to take on the Sam Darnold-led Vikings. It was good to see Darnold win, and I was never a Darnold hater when he was a Jet. To see him do well, actually, made me smile, so it was good. Do I expect the Vikings to take care of the best NFC team? Absolutely not. Without McCaffrey, they didn't skip a beat. Kyle Shanahan just knows how to get his team going from the first snap, and they're going to play ball control offense for the majority of the year from what it looks like, and they're going to just run through majority of their competition. So they're going to go to Minnesota, and they probably will just take care of the game easily. I don't even know if Christian McCaffrey will be good to go or not, but that defense might be too much for the Vikings to overcome. Coming off a week 1 win against the lowly Giants, Vikings should temper expectations because it's not going to be a great season for them, but it was a nice win to have, and the 49ers are too much of a big hurdle for them to overcome. Next game we got is the New Orleans Saints coming to right here in Dallas, Texas to take on the Cowboys. Cowboys steamrolled the Browns. They didn't see that one coming. I know Dak got paid Sunday morning, which is good, but I also thought it would be a competitive game, and the Browns just didn't show up. The Deshaun Watson contract looks mighty scary right now from a Browns fan. But at home against the Saints team who dropped 47 on the Panthers look like they're basically going to clinch top 3 pick. At this point, Bryce Young was probably a mistake. I hope that's not the case for the young man. I hope he turns it around. But I don't see it in the near future. But the Saints against the Cowboys, this is going to be a mismatch for them. Even though their offense exploded last week, the Cowboy defense is too good for them to handle. Give me the Cowboys at home. Next game we got is Bengals at the Chiefs. Now, Bengals are coming off from a loss against the New England Patriots. And in the process of that, losing that game, they also kicked me out of my survivor pool. So I'm already eliminated from that competition from week 1. So thanks a lot, Joe Burrow and company. I know T. Higgins was out, Jamar was on a pitch count, but that's no excuse to lose against probably one of the worst teams in the league this year. Good on the Patriots, but goddamn Bengals, you think I'm going to pick you to go into Arrowhead and take down the Chiefs? Absolutely not. The Chiefs look pretty damn good last week against the Ravens. I understand Joe Burrow has his good games or saves his good games against the Kansas City Chiefs, but I don't think this early in the stage, I think the Bengals got a lot to figure it out on their own. Again, losing to Patriots was alarming to me, and going to Kansas City is even a bigger issue. Give me the Chiefs at home. Next game we got Monday Night Football. We got the Philadelphia Eagles hosting the Atlanta Falcons. Now, Kirk Cousins didn't look so hot last week. I know TJ Watt and Pittsburgh defense is very tough to play against, but the Falcons offense looked pretty all over the place. Bijan Robinson had a decent game. Kyle Pitts finally woke up, but Drake London wasn't really involved with any of the other receivers. Falcon defense didn't give up a touchdown, so that's good, but that's also Justin Fields at quarterback for Pittsburgh, so I don't know how much stock you can take from that. But going into Philadelphia, coming off a very nice victory against the Green Bay Packers over in Brazil, they'll be ready to go. They had a mini bye basically. The defense was suspect as usual. Their secondary is pretty much depleted, and I hope they can figure it out on their end. I know they hardly used Bryce Huff. All the offseason chatter about just setting up Bryce Huff, that didn't really work out for the Eagles, and I didn't. So he's also a rotational player there, but he's just getting paid more over there. Good for him. But anyways, I think the Eagles' offense will be too much for Falcons to overcome. The Falcons' offense are not going to shut out two offenses back to back. When it comes to scoring touchdowns, so give me the Eagles at home. So I got the Jets, I got the 49ers, I got the Cowboys at home, I got the Chiefs at home, and I got the Eagles at home. Let me know what you guys think of these picks. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will be in Nashville starting tomorrow. So maybe I will see a lot more Jet fans there and talk more Jet ball with them. See you guys for a week.